looks like we got a new friend!
Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Riders on the Storm. This week we will be, chasing a vampire, I guess, but also we will be testing a new version of Zoom. This is an engineer's copy of Zoom that they are testing currently because we've had a lot of issues with it dropping midstream. Bear with us. Hopefully, this means we'll have a nice smooth stream with no accidents or anything like that. But if things drop, you know what? It's experimental. They're trying. We're trying. They're being amazing in helping us out. Let's give it the old college try. What we'll do is we will go round after these quick announcements as we look at all of our things there. We've got all sorts of places you can go and find our merch, all sorts of places you can contact us, interact with us, interact with our community. Our Discord's amazing, you should check it out, and all sorts of other things. We also have our sponsor information there. Bird in the Storm Publishing is one of our sponsors, and another one is Mayhem Press, who made this expansion, Weird West, for 5e, which is what we'll be playing today. We have a 10 to 15% discount with a whole bunch of websites for all of your tabletop needs, including Mayhem Press, so please check all of those out. But without further ado... Oh, and we have a tweet. We have a tweet which I haven't updated. So as we go round, I will update the tweet, which is something I'll get better at doing. You know how it is. New Zoom. I got excited. I forgot about doing the tweet. So I'll update that as we go around. Why don't we all go around and say hello to everyone? Why don't we go clockwise around the stream this week and go to Milady Saito?
Hello, my name is Milady Saito, and I play Roe, the hell-raising gunslinger who doesn't even know where her life is at right now.
Honestly, valid. Honestly, valid.
But you can call her Death Row, and that's about it.
Let's do a massive thank you to Gemsong, who has just smashed our stream goal with the cry, here's to a good session. Thank you so much, Gemsong. Hitting the goal within 5 minutes of saying hi, everyone, is always a strange thing. And thank you, Zelda. I will take and accept all hair compliments, because I feel fantastic. So let's go around and go next to Pink Eldritch. Victoria!
Yes, hello, my name is Victoria, and tonight I will be playing a paladin. First time, so...
Yay!
Here we go!
It's gonna be fantastic, and yep, plain old paladin, nothing exciting going on here. Don't worry about it. Probably nothing.
Don't worry about her.
Probably nothing. Next around is not only a familiar face, but a familiar character, Castle MacLydia. Oh, hi!
Oh, hi. Thanks for having me back. I'm going to be playing a warlock named Senua who would never, ever, ever get the opportunity to kill anyone, ever.
Sorry? I'm sorry I didn't give you enough murder fodder last time.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Yeah, no, it wasn't you. Let's be fair. You gave plenty of enemies. I just told them I was an accountant and they scattered.
My murder
I mean, anytime to murder, if I just sitting there going, tell him we're here for the stuff. Ask for the boss. Okay. There's a gif of Fanrand. I've seen you in chat, Fanrand. There's a gif of Fanrand receiving that information, just like, it's fantastic. Last but most certainly not least, we welcome back Mackenzie Lane.
Hello, hello, hello! I am Mackenzie, Mackenzie Lane D on Twitter. You can call me Mac. And today I am playing, as per usual, Jyn Harker, the rootinest, tootinest, shootinest warlock in the Wild Wild West, who may or may not be essential to starting the apocalypse. Also may have 14 cantrips and also may not be the shootinest warlock at now. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to say rootinest, tootinest, shootinest warlock after the session. So that's fun. It was fun while it lasted.
So, tension last week. Roe rushes to find Madame Victoria. Jyn sees her quarry leaving from the stables in a wagon. It seems they're leaving at high speed. But before we go back to our two main regular characters, I would like to pan across to Indy and Senua, who I imagine would be at a nearby building. Obviously, Indy, you haven't tried to infiltrate the building for reasons. It's difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But you can now see the Baron, unmistakably the Baron, at distance, leaving the manor and hopping into a wagon in the stables.
All right, so he looks like he's probably on the run to me.
Looks like, I mean, there's been a lot of noise going on at the manor house.
Mm-hmm. All right, so can I get like a at least a good eye on him in order to maybe cast Hunter's Mark?
Can you pop the spell for me?
Oh, let me see. I don't know how much of a distance I gotta be at. It would be this one. Did it come up? No? Okay, let me...
No, it should just be, when you click it, it should just come up, like if you click on it on your spells list, it should just come up in Roll20. Unless, is there a pop-up behind your character sheet asking you what level to cast it at, maybe? Sometimes that happens.
Oh, yep, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Got it.
Okay.
90 feet.
Yeah, they are going to be just out of range, I'm afraid.
All right, that's fine. Well, I'm at least gonna take interest in where he's going. Can I tell where he's going?
I mean, at the moment, they are just getting in the carriage. If you like, we can have a brief flashback to, because Senua is currently with you. How about we have a brief flashback to earlier in the evening when you and Senua met?
When Senua and I what? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Met when you
when we met.
Brought her on board.
Sure.
Where would the two of you have been? Yeah.
A tavern of some sort, I would assume, Senua. Where would I find you?
Most definitely at a tavern. I am briefly separated from my normal companion, so I'm just trying to pass the time. And, you know, I find myself in the Old West, so what else is there to do?
All right. Where would you be in the tavern when I find you? Sitting at the bar?
At the bar.
All right. So I would have probably come up beside you, sat down. Are you drinking something right now?
I would give her like a read, like you actually talking to me? Because like I'm kind of scary looking, but
she looks completely unfazed.
All right. I would say, yeah, something clear.
I'll kind of get the bartender's attention and say, "Can I get a round for her, please?" And then turn to her and say, do you mind if I smoke?"
No, go ahead.
And she'll light up a cigarette and also probably offer her one.
I heard
No?
those are bad for you. I heard those will kill you.
Oh, well. And she snorts and lights it up and then says, so, you look like someone who can handle yourself. I'm looking for someone to help me handle a guy.
Handle a guy? You mean like you need him gone?
I need him gone.
Yeah. I'm your girl.
Yeah? He might be a vampire. Is that gonna change anything?
Absolutely not. That sweetens the deal.
Right.
When you can murder the undead, there's nothing better.
Right. And she puffs and she snorts and then she says, all right, we're probably going to end up picking up 2 more on the way. You mind that?
I don't like big crowds, but I guess. This is your
It's
show.
Just 2 more, I promise. All right, let's roll out. Whenever you're ready. Finish your drink first.
I finish it quickly and impressively.
I am impressed. And then I guess we will roll out.
Sure, and then we can flash back forward to where you and Senua can see your quarry hopping into the carriage. I think the only thing I might add, Senua, is that if this is fair, Victoria, Indy seemed
absolutely.
reluctant to try and enter the mansion.
Indy seemed like it wasn't the best course of action in her mind.
What was not the best course of action in your mind? I missed it.
Entering the mansion where the Baron is currently fleeing from.
I could see why you'd be uneasy about that, but really the best approach to murder is the most direct.
See, I don't entirely agree with that because I think I'd rather not get him on his home turf.
I'll murder him wherever. It's up to you.
And she looks impressed again. Ooh! You're gonna be fun. All right. Well, we gotta pick up our other 2 first, so let's find out where they are. And I guess I'm gonna keep an eye on where the Baron's going and try and go find Jyn.
Well, what I would like to do is head up to Roe, actually. As Roe, I believe you had split yourself away from the group to go and find Victoria's holding.
That I did.
And I bet that's weird for Pink Eldritch also being known as Victoria, but there is a Madam Victoria, so sorry.
So I did split off to go find, and I guess I seem to slip past the guards and such with no problem.
To be honest, the guards, the ones which are not undead, seem very docile. Almost as though they've been... I mean, it doesn't, like, you can't look at them and go, oh, charmed. But they are kind of, maybe they've had, like, a sleep spell cast on them recently, or they've been charmed recently, or they've had some other kind of compulsion. There's just something that's a bit... about the whole thing. Doesn't seem natural.
So we're just gonna try to go past them. So I go past them, and then where that's supposed to be held, right? She's not there. Is there any sign of I guess her not wanting to go? Because it's starting to look a little suspicious, and Roe's getting a little angry.
For those of you not in the know, Saito messaged me in the week to say, I figured something out, and if it's true, I'm terrified. And but she didn't tell me what it was, so I'm just as excited as Saito for the next few scenes.
I don't know if it's the same thing.
Okay, yeah, so you can make your way past the guard. One of them like tries to turn to be like stop, but just sort of like as they lift their arm, just overbalances themselves and falls on the stairs.
So she's just gonna continue forward, and she gets a little angry the closer she draws. She starts to think of the worst possible thing, but and like I said, she opens the thing, and it doesn't look like there's been any force, right, to take her out. Is there anything left for her, like any type of notation, any type of...
Before we carry on with that, I did just have an audio glitch. Did anyone else in the Zoom chat have the audio glitch for when I report back to Zoom? No?
Describe the glitch.
So, Defro, their speech was crisp and clear the whole time?
Oh, no, yeah, it dipped.
It did break up a bit?
Yeah, yours is doing that too a little bit on my end, but I don't know if it's all the way through.
Is that for everyone? Am I breaking up a little bit? If it's for everyone, it's likely not my copy of Zoom, is my logic.
Occasionally, but
Okay.
not often.
Cool. Fantastic, thank you. So, is there anything left? So you're heading into Victoria's room. As you head towards the corridor, you can see there is no guard down this corridor. There's only one door at the end. It doesn't look like a cell. It looks more like a bedroom.
So there's only one guard, right?
Well, the guards are on the stairs leading to this like corridor, but there's no guards down this corridor.
She's getting more angry and more angry. So she goes into the room, right? And there's no sign, no...
When you get into the room, Victoria is there.
She opens the door. She looks a little bit frustrated, and when she sees that Victoria's there, she looks slightly relieved. She's gonna say, "I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought you were with the other guy, and if you had snuck out of here with that other guy,
Roe, it's been so long. How have you been?
You seem awfully uncomfortable here. Not.
I must admit, it's not up to my usual standards. But, do you know some people wanted to keep me in a prison cell for a little while with that gun-toting boy?
Mm-hmm. And why aren't you there?
Because I helped set up this town, Roe, you know that. I was here way back in the beginning.
Right. Well, to believe I came to save you, and here you are, just...
She takes the file, holds it in her hand, and puts a finger to her lips, and just kind of points behind her to a corner of the room. In that corner of the room, you can see there is the, I've forgotten the official name, but the eyeball cantrip, the one that lets you see in 360 degrees.
Arcane Eye?
Arcane Eye, thank you.
I imagine that's a friend.
Well, we've always been friends. I mean, we don't talk much at the moment because, I mean, you've been so far away. Anyone could pick up our messages and listen in.
I don't remember sending you any messages ever. Wow, that was right. I was supposed to pick up the mail from the... So I'm gonna need you to come with me. Not really sure what or why I'm helping you out, but you're gonna come with me. She doesn't seem fazed by the eye, so she's still talking.
She's like deliberately keeping her back to the eye, and she sort of looks to you and goes, Oh, but I can't just leave, Ro. I'm under the Baron's command. She just takes her fingers and holds them. She sharpens them into points and puts them on her lips. And she says, Baron. I'm under the Baron's watchful eye.
Oh. Is he a cat?
I don't think so, no. But he might have 9 lives.
Right. So she's gonna switch over to like Undercommon and be like, "What are you trying to say?"
The Baron's a vampire and I'm trapped, Ro.
That makes so much. Why didn't you just talk like this in the beginning?
I just hope they don't understand Undercommon, because, damn, I've been really trying.
Let's be serious here. I have been around, and hardly anyone speaks Undercommon. If I had a choice, you should have never taught me that as a language. No one speaks that.
The grammar and the common themes of Undercommon are prevalent in so many languages. I was really setting you up so you could learn any language.
Right. So, you got some type of thing that you can't leave here. If you could, you would, but you're a friend of the Baron.
I'm not his friend, Ro. They found out about all the girls that I was saving.
You saving girls? What the hell kind of backwash reality did I walk into?
You know, I covered up when you left.
I heard that's why you're here, so I'm trying to get you out, because wouldn't want you to cry for what I've done. Not that I like you, because I don't like you.
Well, that's a real shame, Ro, because you were like a daughter to me. I've been wondering where you were these past years.
You threw me out! What are you talking about? You wonder where I am.
I didn't expect you to go. I expected you to come back at some point.
Look. You expected me to come back. Then why didn't you send for me? Obviously, you knew exactly where I was.
Ro, I haven't seen you for years. You don't stay in any one place longer than a month. I got a message just the other day that you were staying in this place, this back alley town called something like Travel Stop or Water Stop.
Wait
But
a
then the
minute.
next day I get a letter come through that says you ain't there no more.
Yeah,
That must have been the longest stop you made, right?
What? No. What do you know about my travels?
Nothing. I just have my little birdies tell me if they see you.
What do you need? I ain't helping you because I like you, like I said. I'm helping you because it's the right thing to do with this type of situation. And I'm a real bluff on that. Deception on that one.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Sweet. So she still believe me.
What do I need, Ro? I need to be free from this place. Alright, the
That's what-
mayor isn't a good man.
Yeah, I figure I'm gonna kill him.
He entertains people like the Baron and anyone else that is hell-bent on destroying things and making people unhappy.
I figured that I figured that we're gonna kill everyone here.
Not everyone, there's some good folk.
There really isn't any. If there's one thing that you taught me, there is no good person out there. And if the second you let them trust, second you lower your trust, that's when they got you. That's the...
That was a long time ago, Ro.
Not for me. It's every day. It's a lesson. It's a reminder.
I mean, that changed.
You may have. I wasn't supposed to believe that. What about the others? You're right. People are cruel.
Look,
Not.
I was allowed to bring some close possessions here. I definitely changed. I learned to trust. I found someone who taught me how to love. Changed me.
Must have been nice.
I've been
Must have
looking
been-
for you. I've been trying to welcome you back.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. Look, I don't want to argue with you because it's a waste of time, and it always has been. But I'm gonna do what's best.
You're mostly arguing with yourself, bro.
Her hands are starting to shake on her guns a little bit because she's getting agitated, but she's agitated with herself. I'm not angry at myself. I'm not arguing with myself. I know what myself says. I understand myself.
Look,
That makes no sense.
look. I'm gonna lose that bar.
You ain't gonna lose nothing. We're gonna make sure you don't lose anything.
Eventually I will, Ro.
No,
I can
you
hold on to
won't.
it. I can hold on to it for as long as I'm able, but I'm getting old, Ro. Someone's gonna have to come back and start looking after things, and there's only been one girl who was capable of looking after things before she left. You've seen the others try. You must have been over to the bar. They are struggling.
Oh God, they're terrible.
They're
Why
awful.
would you let them in there?
They don't even know how to find out information from a patron. Okay, they don't know nothing. Bro, I got married. I got the certificate. I was allowed to keep that. And she'll pass you the wedding certificate. Nice guy. My ticket out of here. But I can't leave them girls alone. I'm not...
What? It's not my job. It's not my job to take care of your
I'm not saying it
ex-bag.
is. I'm not saying it is, Ro. I'm just asking you to consider it.
So what, you gonna leave?
No, I'll stay here. I'll stay right here as long as I have to. Or until I find someone else who shows your kind of skill and who maybe cares about girls similar to themselves. Sure, okay, look, I was tough on you, Ro, okay, but only because I thought you could handle it.
I could. Don't you know my... Didn't you tell about my my reputation?
I could tell by the way you still just talk back to me without thinking I'm some kind of, I don't know. You treat me like a person.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
I walked by her grave. And it's still there.
I water the plants every now and again. I stop them from building that house on it.
I haven't had any alcohol in like 10 hours.
Oh, honey.
Ain't nothing worse than waking up to the realization of what life is, and it sucks.
You can get through this, Ro. Not only can you get through this, You are strong enough to overcome it and come out on top. And I know you are, because when I look at you, I see me. There may be some sort of situation going on, maybe you've got things you need to handle with your friends, but I know damn well you can turn those situations to your advantage.
I really hope so. But first, let's get you out of this hellhole.
Look, I've got the deed to the place as well. Not here, it's hidden somewhere I trust. I need to update it still with the new name. At the moment it's still in Victoria Harker. But
Oh,
I need you to find it. I need you to take over this whole thing.
Victoria Harker.
That's
As
my
your
real
as-
name, bro. Yeah, come on. No one's gonna want to try and sleep with Victoria Harker. I put on a fake name. Is there a problem?
No, I mean, no, why would there be a problem? Everything's fine. It's always fine. It's just so funny that you... I just never knew your last name till now.
They've been treating me real weird, Ro. They've been keeping me here, and I know they want to execute me, but it's like they can't. They just don't do it. Like there's some sort of protection over me or something.
It is. There's... Is there? It seems to be pretty common for the likes of you.
I think it's the red tape. I don't think they can get around it and execute someone who founded the town without upsetting things. That's gotta be it. Look. You can do this. You can come out on top. I know you can, Ro.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
Damn right you
And,
will.
and Miss Harker,
I prefer Ms for now. I'm thinking of taking Mrs, but it doesn't do well for business.
I'm about to... Well... We'll figure out some other stuff later. She's gonna walk out because obviously she can't leave, right?
Yeah. Just before you leave, she's, hey, Ro. In the drawer to your left there's a bottle of gin.
She's immediately gonna walk over, grab the bottle. And like, just gonna pause for a minute and guard watching it all. You're here.
The guards leave me alone. You're the first person I've
Yes.
spoke to in days, honestly. I knew you'd come to
Good.
save me. When the mayor and the baron are down, just give me the signal and I'll step in and hold the town until you're ready.
I'll give you the signal, alright? I got you.
Atta girl.
And then she's gonna walk out, but she's gonna look pretty kind of emotionless a little bit, kind of zapped from emotion. Really, really frustrated, and you know what I mean? She hit her brink a bit.
Well, shall we pan across then to Jyn?
It's fine. How are you?
Hey Jen, so your quarry is currently getting into a stagecoach below. The people you were with last week are stuck here fighting undead guards. Some are skeletons, but more are appearing.
Ah. Shit. Alright. Alright. Quick question. How many stories up are we?
You are on English first floor, American second floor.
Cool. Are the windows breakable? Or are they open?
They're like sash windows. You can open them.
Cool, I'm opening them. Is it further than 30 feet to the ground?
No.
Okay, cool. Then I can do this. A new cantrip that Jyn throws open one of the windows and, without even thinking, casts. Where is it? There it is. Hand and ground now. She just throws out her hand about 30 feet to the ground and it just pulls her there without even thinking.
Okay,
And it
yeah.
like interlocking diamonds.
Chancellor 87, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. If you have donated today and you would like to contribute to the story, then you can do so. You can see how much things are in the donate command there. It's not an accurate transaction at all, but we make 100 biddies equal £1 for your convenience. So, Jyn, I mean, I'm not going to quote Widowmaker, that'd be a breach of copyright. But you launch this chain and pull yourself to a spot.
Onto the ground. How far away is the... If I was looking out, and I know if I looked out the window I could see the coach leaving. If I do that, how far is the...
About 80 feet from you.
Ah. Alright. You can't trip. Cast quick step on myself, and I just start running.
Indy, Senua, from your vantage point, you see a... How would you describe yourself at a distance, Jyn?
I'm a average hat, wearing what probably was once an ass skirt, but has since been covered in dust and debris and a couple of tears and patches. A shirt that probably belonged to a man, like a button-up shirt that has been tucked in and rolled up on the sleeves. She's got a hat, a long braid, tan skin, and if you look close enough, her right eye is gold and her left eye is brown. Currently, she is just launched out of a window by a chain that glows faintly gold and has started to move far faster than she should.
You can definitely tell magic is afoot, I would say. Is that fair?
Oh, yes.
She's just booking it.
Booking it.
So Indy kind of stops and then goes, yeah, that's her. And she's gonna go try to catch up. I don't know if they can, but she's gonna, signal to Senua. And
We can say you guys have horses, if that makes it easier.
sure.
I want a horse.
Senua wants a horse, so we need horses.
I want
Yeah.
an all black horse.
You can describe your horse.
It's so metal.
My horse is all black and he has red eyes.
I love him.
Thank you. Me too.
Him, or is it a mare?
I don't know anything about
Hey,
horses,
there.
Scrat.
Is it a boy horse or a girl horse?
It's a boy horse.
It's a stallion, okay.
I love him.
His name is Joseph.
Joseph. Okay, cool. So yeah, wow. Do they smoke and things like that as well? You can add special effects if you like.
I'm sorry, you glitched. Can I?
Yeah,
Can
you
you
can
repeat that?
add like smoke effects and stuff as well if you like. What do you want to do here?
I would say that Indy's probably just got like a regular looking like tan horse, and it looks so normal compared to Senua's like black nightmare stallion. And she's totally fine with it. She's just like, oh, okay. And then goes after Jyn.
What does Indy look like?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about this. Indy looks like, well, the first thing you would notice is she's just a lot of like coppery orange hair, like wild red hair that's more like on the orange side. Very pale. She's got slightly pointed ears, like maybe she might be half elf. Slight freckles, and she is truly just in like jeans, a roper, pair of boots, and like a button down. Like she looks so chill.
Nice.
And a cigarette in her mouth, even as she's there, like, oh yeah, that's her.
Awesome. I'm a half elf drow, so I'm like gray. I'm like ashy gray, and I have all like solid black eyes with no like white parts, and my hair is like super duper like solid white and straight.
So you're as metal looking as your horse.
I am fucking metal looking on my
You
metal.
are. Holy cow.
Yeah. I know every Slayer song, so let's do this.
I look so normal compared to you.
You're gonna go murder. Okay, what was your question?
She just said, oh, that's that way. And just after Jyn.
Oh, okay. I will I'll just nod, and then without doing much, just like, you know, I probably don't ride on horses all that often, being a half drow, and also really not being from the West. I don't know how I got here, and I'm definitely not dressed for it, but I'm gonna pretend that I know what I'm doing on this horse, and I'm gonna go and chase down Jyn.
I think, Senua, we can flash back to how you got here quickly.
Oh, good. Can we?
Yeah, you were on the, I suppose you were, after things had unraveled in the City of Skulls, if you don't mind me stepping over there for a second, Jyn, Kenzie.
It's crossover universe.
When you enter, a couple of days after your friend has gone missing, you receive a note that says, are you bored in this plane? Do you want excitement?
Was there the hope that I would find my companion Dylan?
Yes.
Then yes, I would have said yes.
So when you take the paper, I mean, there's no way to respond, but when you start thinking yes, a couple of days later, when you find yourself alone, a man's voice sounds from the shadows. Hello, Senua.
Hello, man's voice.
Please call me Lucy.
Lucy.
I can't guarantee that you'll find your friend Dylan in this other plane, but there is a good chance that he may have been transported there. And there's certainly a lot going on.
A lot of what?
You know, war, killing, contracts, bounties. It's wild out there.
Killing, you say? And Dylan might be there?
Well, Dylan's a man who follows a contract for hire, right? He sees a bounty, he'll take it, right?
The contract ends in killing, yeah?
There's a good chance he's there. In fact, I could even put you somewhere where I'm fairly sure after a couple of days you'd be offered a contract too.
Then yeah, I want to go. And when I get there, I want a horse.
Oh, I'll give you my own.
Great.
And it's like a dimension door gets pulled up, but this dimension door doesn't go 500 feet. It's a different color. This dimension door goes to another plane, and when you step out, there you are in Sin City. Lucy does not follow you.
No.
But where you arrive is this black stallion, red eyes.
I'm still wearing all my City of Skulls clothes, so I definitely don't fit in. I don't care. I bought a red bandana from a store.
Fair. Fair. And then immediately you fit in.
Yeah, I braided my long, really white hair.
Perfect.
And I'm a half elf, so I'm good at it, unlike me.
I think your braids look wonderful, Lydia.
Your braids look great.
I know, I like him.
You should see him up close, but thank you.
Okay, so we'll flash back forward again. Ro, you can hear the fighting getting worse in the manor. You hear someone shout, under a week to fire, right? And before you know it, 5 minutes later, the manor is on fire.
Son of a bitch. That's not good. Oh, man.
But it seems to be contained. It doesn't seem like it's going to spread to Victoria's section. In fact, as you are going along, you can see flames should be, like, taking along that corridor. But they just don't. You can, like, literally see, like, it. I mean, let's throw in a phenomenon. You literally see, like, a gunpowder trail going up towards that corridor, and it just fizzles out. You see, like, wood burning all around that corridor, but that corridor does not seem to burn.
You, like, see this look of just, like, this petrified look, and she is just bolting as fast as she can, because remember, she put on that dress to sneak past the guards, so all of her stuff, like her regular clothes and her hat and all of that, is at the beginning of that corridor. So she is going to bolt and try to get there as fast as possible. And
Well, when you get there, you can see, like, your clothes are sitting right under an oil lamp on a wooden wall.
no,
And, like, a foot left of it, everything is burning. But it's like someone's drawn a line with a ruler. And the wood isn't burning. The oil lamp is fine. This seems unnatural.
my life is unnatural lately. Okay. She's just gonna, like, rush over there, grab her clothes and hat.
Yeah.
And rush back. Find a, like, little quick room, switch back into her normal car, and her jack. Well, how do I call that horse again? Oh, she can't technically die in here because she's obviously kept in such. Right? Oh god. There's no let's do it anyway. So she's gonna leave.
Okay. As you leave, you see Jyn magically moving so fast. You might also see two horsemen starting to chase a stagecoach, which is speeding away from the manor.
What the fuck is my life turned to?
As you look out this window, though, you also see another person. They are making their way, they're sort of like crouching behind a wall and looking around. They're in fine clothes with the mayor's office chain around their neck. And they're like trying to sneak their way to the stable.
Oh, thank God, she's gonna hold her gun out to him. Where do you think you're going, Speedy?
Who are you?
I'm the Undertaker, depending on your answer.
That is such a wholesome bark. I love it. I'm just. I need to go and fetch people to put out the fire.
I'm sure you are.
Do you want to roll
I
an
doubt
insight
that.
on that? Do you want to roll an insight, or do you just want to doubt it?
I do want to roll insight.
Oh, full of shit.
Look, next time you lie, you need to try a little bit harder. And she pulls back the hammer on her gun. So I'm gonna say this one more time. Where do you think you're going?
I don't know who you are, but you are serving the wrong master. There are two forces at war here, and the one you're backing ain't gonna turn out good for anyone.
That's where you're misled. I ain't got a master. She's gonna shoot her first. She's shoot her first bullet.
Aiming
Like,
to kill, or
Aiming to harm, just
Aiming-
because just to harm, not to murder. I naturally murder him on accident. That's gonna be unfortunate.
I mean, well, you can. I tell you what, to be. I think at this close range they are clearly unarmed and all the rest of it. But when you shoot them, where would it be? In the leg, in the gut? I mean, gut would
The
kill
leg.
eventually. Leg, yeah.
Yeah, he ain't gonna go anywhere fast. We can win the leg.
As you shoot them in the leg, they do that one leg hop thing where the leg's blown backwards by the force and then they fall over forward. And like, God damn it! Oh!
I don't like liars. I sure the heck don't like people who assume things. You know what that means.
What do you want?
I want answers. I want you to tell me how to get Madame Victoria out of this building.
You can't get her out, not all the time that me and the Baron live.
Oh, well, that's halfway easy. What? Shouldn't have told me that.
Yeah, you see their eyes sort of go wide, like.
Immediately, like before we have any last words, you know. Where's your Baron friend?
Doesn't say anything, but his eyes stray to the stable where the stagecoach has just sped out, and stays looking at you and says, "Last words." Thank you so much, Forever Charmed, for those 3,000 biddies. That's both goals smashed today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.
I have a wing.
And
It's wing so bad.
his eyes stray, but he doesn't answer. Instead, he says, "You keep going down the path you're going, there's gonna be an apocalypse. Sometimes you have to choose between the lesser of two evils. And at least our evil isn't gonna cause complete destruction. Knowing or unknowing."
She pulls a second hammer bag. And she said, that wasn't the question. Don't make me. You know, it'd be unfortunate to make this last any longer. So, I'm gonna ask it a little shorter. Was that your friend who just ran off in the stagecoach?
Are you gonna shoot me either way?
No.
I don't believe you. And they spit at your feet.
Well, you should have believed me. She's just gonna pull a hammer. This time to kill.
Done. You hear a horse neigh from the stables. And to expedite things a little bit, would it be fair to say Defro would get on the horse and start chasing Indy, Senua, Jyn, and the stagecoach?
She's gonna try to call Terrence's horse because she doesn't trust anyone else's horse.
Yes, indeed. Terrence's horse appears.
She doesn't know why it's always really fast. She just knows that Terrence's horse is really good about being there when you call it, so she gets on Terrence's horse. Roe has made bad decisions. Insight concepts of bad people. So
A random roll to Roe. Roe, please roll me a D100.
oh no.
Whoops. Sorry, everyone. I broke the Roll20 music. That's my bad. That's my bad. I always forget to open things. There we go. Oh, I broke everything, it seems. I've also completely covered up Victoria. How rude of me. I'm so sorry, Victoria.
How dare.
There we go. You should be... Fade across. We'll fade you back in. There you go. Or we won't, because the fade time is really short, but that's fine.
Random roll of death. 75.
75. When...
Oh no!
I know, right?
in
Right?
the saddle holster of... do we remember Terrence's horse's name?
Mendel.
Yeah. Mandab, yeah.
Mhm.
Joseph? No, that's mine.
That's yours. When Mandab arrives, you can see in the saddle holster, there is an umbrella. If you look on the umbrella, it has a curved handle, and the handle says, Umbrella of Disruption.
Wow.
I don't know what you've been doing, Mandel, but good boy. Stealing from ladies, probably, or wherever you got this umbrella wasn't very nice, but looks pretty fancy. I think I'm gonna keep it myself. Jump on, kind of just latch the umbrella beside her, because I think it's about to be a shitstorm. This is just the thing I need.
Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Also, I'm really sorry, everyone. I reset the advantages from last week when I set up the new OBS, so I believe Jyn and Roe already have some advantages, right? Do you remember how many you had?
I do not remember, actually.
It was. I want to say two advantages and one auto success. I can check the VOD of last week's episode later.
Well, to make it fair for now, we'll give you both 2 advantages and 1 auto success. Just
I had like 5 too from that one time.
Oh, no, yeah.
Checks out.
That tracks. That definitely tracks.
Checked out.
And you can begin giving chase, and
Oh yeah, she just takes off.
Terrence is a pretty quick horse, so you are
What?
probably-
Wait, huh?
Yeah, Terrence Mandab is very quick.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah,
It cut
no.
out. It cut out and it said Terrence is a quick horse.
Oh yeah, Terrence is the quickest of horses. Um,
Not as quick as Joseph.
Not it's well, it depends. Is Joseph staying in line with Indy, or are you letting Joseph run?
Oh man, I didn't even know I had that option. I was just being a smartass, but now that you've given it to me. Yes.
Well, if you let Joseph run, they run around the same pace as Indy's horse, but every 6 seconds they blink forward 30 feet.
Wait,
Oh,
there.
come on, Joseph. Oh, God, I can't believe you gave her Joseph.
I love it. Yes, I definitely want that. Okay, yeah, I'm full speed.
Sure. Jyn, you are not on horseback. How are you
No.
keeping up with this speeding stagecoach?
I was actually, if I could, I wanted to cast Phantom Grapnel again and try and get the back of the stagecoach and pull myself to it.
We will bend this spell a bit if that's okay with you. Yes, it's pulling you towards that point, but I'm going to say it's pulling you towards that point at the same speed the stagecoach is moving. So you're essentially like, what's it called?
Water skiing?
Water skiing, yeah. On the. Tater, thank you so much. Free for Joe, free for Roe, free for Jyn, and Jyn had an auto success. We can always count on Tater to sort out our stuff. So that means that you now have 4 advantages, Saito, as you've just been gifted another one. Okay, so let's carry on then. All of you are currently giving chase. We're not in combat yet. They are still just riding. But you are all... Roe is catching up to you, Indy. Mandab is a very fast horse. You might also recognize Mandab.
Do I? Sure, yeah.
Sorry, Indy might recognize Mandab.
And she just kind of looks over her shoulder a couple times, and then she says, "Oh man, I'm working on it." But also, hey, she waves.
I don't. You gotta be like the hair's all thrown back, she's barely holding on. She's like, this horse has got, like,
He's got some gumption.
I don't know what it ate this morning, but it definitely wants me to go murder someone today.
Oh man, do I hear her say that?
I mean, would you like them to hear that?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine.
Then yes, you hear it.
We haven't actually spoken yet, though, have we?
I don't think so.
Okay, so like I'm on my magical blinking like teleportation horse, and I hear you say how you woke up ready to murder somebody, and instantly my half elf ears are like, a what? So if I could get up next to her, can I do that? Like I don't like spatially, I don't know really where we are.
I'll tell you what, why don't we all roll an initiative to see, we'll say that Jyn is within 35 feet because of their cantrip, but the rest of you roll initiative and we'll use that as a distance thing.
Okay, perfect.
All right, cool.
Just the voice, the sound of murder carried on the wind, and I was like, gotta know.
Sound of murder carried up on the wind.
I have added the Umbrella of Disruption to your character sheet, Ro.
Thank you.
Let's see, what have we got here? Punching the mic as we go. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Indy was actually probably a little ahead of y'all. So Indy is nearly on Jyn. As Senua is riding Joseph and Joseph is blinking forward, you are level pegging with Mandab as the two of you are hastily catching up to Indy. So we'll say Jyn is 35 feet from the carriage attached by a chain. Indy is 40 feet from the carriage. And Senua and Death Row are currently 50 feet away. But your speed is faster than anyone else's. The pair of you. Because of Blink, one because your horse is just so damn fast.
Right?
So that's your proximity. What would you all like to do?
Are we going in initiative order or distance order?
It doesn't matter. That was just for distance setting. That wasn't me setting you into initiative. We haven't started combat yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, I'm definitely gonna shoot out a wheel, so that's gonna initiate combat, maybe.
Oh, that may well initiate combat. Why don't you roll me a check for that?
I was gonna Eldritch Blast one of the wheels too.
I was gonna Eldritch Blast a wheel too.
Everyone's attacking them.
Okay, look, if everyone does it at the same time,
going, I gotta get into melee.
if the three of you do this at the same time, which seems completely legit to me, the check was good, Ro. Congratulations. Your bullet and 2 Eldritch Blasts hit this wheel. The wheel goes. There's like a small explosion on that axle. The cart hits the ground, rocks and turns over. The horses snap free, and they run on. And of course, the wheel that was hit rolls away from the explosion on fire, as physics demands on any explosion involving any cart. The cart slides to a stop. And for a moment, everything goes quiet.
Jyn's gonna try and run up and open one of the doors.
As you run up, you see a hand grip the edge of the thing and pull themselves out. It is an orc.
I'm not looking for you.
They are armed.
Indy's gonna coast up beside her and like hop off the horse as we get up like behind her, because I guess I was the next one behind her. And just literally like drop off her horse next to Jyn and then just go, hey.
Hey, I'm
Hey.
gonna cast Mage Armor again. 'Cause I think last time I might have dispelled. But this time when I cast it, it looks different. It's not the black smoke. It looks like the black smoke starts curling up and then it turns like gold and white and it becomes ethereal. And it materializes into, it looks like ethereal gold armor. And on the chest, it's an ace of spades. And Jyn looks at it like, well, that's new. All right.
Indy looks at her too and then just says, huh,
Indy,
yeah.
this means she's remembering.
Oh shit. We're gonna have to talk, okay? But first of all,
Do you know who I am? I'm assuming you do, because apparently everyone I've met has known who I am.
what, really? You're popular.
Yes.
Yeah, I do know who you are. You're Jyn, right? I should have made sure
Yes.
first.
You want to know?
Okay.
Apparently.
All right, cool. Hey, I'm Indy, but we do have to talk later. But I don't think this guy's gonna. But unless you will,
Yeah, fine.
let us talk. She asks of the orc.
In this brief conversation, you see that one orc has climbed out with a sawed-off shotgun and 4 zombie gunners.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I didn't think so.
At the back, you see the Baron standing on the edge of the car, cloak flapping in the wind.
Well, hey, I'm here to help you kill him. So
Well, in that case, shall we all roll initiative?
sure.
Yeah.
I get an attack in the beginning of initiative order. Second, we get a roll initiative.
Really?
I do.
That's awesome.
So I get.
Initiative.
Hell yeah, Victoria!
What's up?
And then I get my standard attack afterwards. So, yeah. That's a good thing because I rolled really,
Let's hell yeah!
really good thing that I get that opportunity to shoot first.
You do get the opportunity to shoot first. Thank you so much, Who's Where have I put my pen?
Oh, I've taken excellent notes. You guys should be proud.
I am looking forward to seeing
Y'all
your notes
activated
after this week's meeting.
My Amazon Echo.
Really?
You cannot say she who shall not be named in my room, or you'll wake her up.
Where? I had a pen. I was making notes and everything. I was being such a good human. I mean, I know this pen's dead, right? This pen's dead.
God, if notes define your worth as a human, I'm really up there.
Oh God. No.
Quote that. Someone quote that, please.
Currently, my notes say, my horse equals Joseph. 50 feet, we are faster.
Gotta go fast.
Have to go fast. His name. You missed an opportunity. It should have been Sonic.
My horse
Your
equals...
shadow.
Okay, so then let's look at this order here. So first up is the Baron.
But I get first attack.
You do.
Second initiative roll.
I'm just getting
Okay.
the initiatives down. Then we have Indy. Did anyone get above a 20, but not a 20, but less than a 23?
Nope.
Good. Okay, I think I've got it actually. So we've got a zombie gunner. Then we have Senua, ready to kill.
Yeah. Born ready.
Live to win.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, can you play a Slayer song on Roll20 or no?
I'm afraid not. Copyright, unfortunately.
Copyright? Like... Rip.
But if you like, we can make a whole bunch of references. There can be a chemical plant nearby. You can get into war. It'll be great.
Perfect. Why didn't I wear my Slayer shirt?
Just imagine that Joseph has some speakers on his saddle. It's playing right now. He's got a sound system built in.
Perfect. Oh my god. You guys, I feel like the weather is changing and it's like raining blood. I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay, so we've got...
I feel like I have to admit I have no clue what anyone is talking about right now.
And that's okay.
I was a weird kid. Don't worry.
Like everything.
Honestly, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest, Mackenzie. Don't know.
It's all going over my head right now. Just big ol' whoosh.
I can make Slayer song references until the
I don't even know who Slayer is. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no clue who you're talking about.
Man,
So,
I really get it.
Roe
Yeah.
gets first attack.
Yes, that means I get 2 shots off on him. And praying to God, then praying to some deity.
Praying to the angel of death.
Yeah, that I can knock this guy down. Oh, here we go. Oh, that did not hit.
Who are you aiming at exactly? The Baron?
Yep.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
I don't think that would. Oh my
Definitely
god!
not. Yeah, unfortunately, that is not going to hit at all.
Can I use one of my rerolls for that number, that 1?
I will say yes, but normally you should use an advantage and call it before you do it. But I'll say
Okay.
yes this time.
Only because I don't want to shoot myself.
A 23 hits.
Yay! That's less frightening than shooting myself.
The bullet hits him. He does not seem to recoil. It just doesn't seem massively affected.
That's what I was afraid of. Least we know. Least we know.
So next in the initiative order is Baron. The Baron stands on the Yeah, that literally looks like it does nothing. The Baron stands on the edge of his cart, and they're just gonna start attacking, you know? They're just gonna start attacking. So they are going to attack. First of all, Roe, because Roe is taking a shot. Does a 15 hit you, Roe?
No, it doesn't, thank God.
And then next shot is actually going to be at Indy.
Well, that's suspicious.
Does a 24 hit you, Indy?
Oh, it sure does. She looks really annoyed.
Well, let's see how much damage it does.
All right.
Please take 5 points of damage.
Why is it silver?
Why is what silver?
I probably wouldn't worry about it.
She looks extra annoyed.
You didn't. I'm gonna say you didn't catch that. You didn't catch that.
Next in the turn order is Indy.
All right. And now that she's extra annoyed, she looks to Jyn, who she was beside, and she says, "I'll be right back." And she's going to go straight for the Baron, pulling out scimitar. And
The Baron is currently standing at the back. If you're not making a ranged attack, you will have to pass some of the zombies to get there. They may get opportunity attacks. Is that okay?
How far away?
Only like 30 feet or so. You guys were really close when you blew up the cart, so...
Okay.
They're like 30 feet away, but the direct route will take you through some zombies.
Boop, 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 boop. Then... let's do... Oh, hell, let's do it. I'm gonna Misty Step there.
Nice!
Yeah, where is it? I gotta pull up my spells. There you go. Just in case you need it. That's a bonus action.
Cool. Bonus action, you teleport in front of the Baron. Now standing on the cart. This is cool as hell. In fact, hang on a minute. This is so cool. We should upgrade the music.
Oh. Yeah, she disappears into a wreath of smoke, actually. And then she comes, wreath of smoke appears right beside him, and she drops out of it, swinging already.
Sure thing.
Let's do, I clicked that, right? That's how it works. Does that hit?
Unfortunately, a 14 does not hit,
I had a feeling it wouldn't.
as they use their parlor gun to block your attack. Next in the initiative order, we have 2 zombie gunners. The 2 zombie gunners, they're sort...
She gets
So-
an extra attack.
You do
I
get an
that's
extra
right.
attack.
Thank you for reminding me. I wrote it down. See what we were talking about notes?
They come in so handy.
If you use them. How about a 23?
A 23 does hit.
Alrighty. Cool. And one more thing, let me check it. I'm gonna expend a first level spell slot to deal some smite too. So that's...
When you want to roll damage on your scimitar, you head over to the chat box where it says the roll that you've just rolled. You can see where my mouse is on the screen.
I see it.
And you just click on the scimitar button.
I see. Thank you. And then in order to roll smite, do I just roll 3d8? Because it's 2 and then plus 1 because he's undead.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Damn!
Ooh. And what kind of damage is that?
The smite we made fire.
So you see this creature burst into flame. As for a brief moment, like a burst of flames as it recoils. Good hit.
And that's my turn.
Next will be 2 zombie gunners. The 2 zombie gunners are shambling out of the thing. They're going to start attacking at random. One is going to attack Jyn because Jin's close. You just see it pull a shotgun around, sort of like shambling around, and just opens up. Does a 5 hit you?
Nope.
Second zombie gunner is going to attack Senua.
Moi?
Does a 10 hit you?
No. They're not that bad.
Zombie gunner's not having a good day. Thank you very much, Hawkeye. Senua, you get an advantage to use at your at your leisure.
Thank you so much.
And also thank you, Raging Reader, who donates for an advantage for Roe. You actually have enough to grant 2 HP as well. The advantages are only 300 biddies, so you can also grant 2 HP. Let us know who you want to get it. So let's see. The 2 zombie gunners fail in their attacks, and that means it is Senua's turn.
It is Senua's turn. Can I see the Baron?
You can. The Baron is currently locked in combat with Indy on the coach. On the side of the coach.
Him, and I want to murder him. I'm going to put a hex on him, if you're okay with that.
Put a spell on you. Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're mine.
That's right.
I understood that reference.
I'm so proud.
There you go. All right, so I hex the shit out of him, and now I am going to... Oh, man, how far away is he from me?
Probably about 30 feet if you haven't moved.
30 feet. I haven't moved. Okay, perfect. I'm going to move, and I'm going to hit him with my sword.
Sure thing. Staying on Joseph?
Oh my god, can I?
Why not? They're on a cart. You could, like, blink Joseph to the side of the cart. Let's go metal as fuck.
Found his little melee girl. Okay. I'm sorry. It's first for me. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Go for it.
Okay, I get 2 attacks.
Cool. So I'm seeing Joseph blinking, like, into a jump over the cart as you're, like, doing 2 attacks. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. First one.
Ooh.
Does a 23 hit?
A 23 does hit with a very long thing. So this person is cursed.
Wonderful. So I deal an extra d6.
Cool.
Which is a 6.
Nice. And that's piercing damage. The extra damage, what kind of damage is that?
Oh boy, let's take a look. Shall we?
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. So you are cursed. I see.
Me? Moi?
Yeah, it's you that is cursed.
No, Hex. I place a curse on a creature I can see within range,
Yeah,
and
but
then it's
this sword, it says this short sword is cursed.
Oh, yeah, it totally is. And that just means that if somebody attacks and wounds me, then I have to fight them to the death.
Yeah. I love that. Okay, cool. That's so the hex though.
I love it too. Okay, great.
I do love it. I think it's amazing. What kind of damage is the hex damage?
Necrotic.
Necrotic. Lovely. That is important.
Probably not though. But okay, let's do it again. Because I get 2 attacks. Right?
You do?
Yes. Okay. Second.
For just a moment, the it looks like the Baron is 6-sided, and then they snap back to normal.
How's the 25 gonna do?
A 25 does just fine.
Damn.
Okay. Great.
We'll
there's
just
no-
take the 10 because the crit doesn't count.
Fine. Okay, I understand. I'm gonna roll my necrotic damage, even though I'm not sure it's doing anything.
Sure thing.
Great. How'd I do? Is he dead? How'd I kill him?
He is not dead yet, I am afraid.
Senua is not happy.
Au contraire, I think
What I've come here for.
I know, but with it not being dead, she is unhappy.
Next up
God.
is Jyn.
I feel terribly outclassed, but... Okay, how many people are in between me and the Baron right now?
From where you're standing, I'd say 1 zombie gunner and a desperado. The orc.
I need to get up there.
Oh
Alright,
gosh.
Toothpick in hand, I am going to just run up there.
You will take opportunity attacks.
I know.
Well, as you get close, one of the zombies, in fact. Dare I? Dare I?
I have concerns.
Okay, so the zombie is just going to try and shoot you again with its second shot. Does a 19 hit you?
19 hits, yeah.
Please take 9 piercing damage. You can continue to run if you wish.
I need to get up there. I
Okay.
got my toothpick ready.
The Desperado tries to grab you. Making a grapple attack. You have 15 to beat.
15 does not hit with the mage armor.
This is a contested. They're trying to grapple you.
Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics to defend.
That's fine.
How does this look, Jyn? What do you do?
He tries to grab me. I drop under, and it's like his hand like scrapes the back of my mage armor, and it's like a flutter of cards just scrape off.
Yeah, it comes up just holding the ace of spades again, perhaps. Throws it to the ground.
I keep running.
You keep running. You can get to the Baron.
Okay, cool.
Hang on a second. I will add your toothpick to your inventory.
Okay.
Where are you?
There we go.
J. There you go.
Is it in there?
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay. I will close it and wait. I love my new mage armor. It's so pretty.
Fortunately, it is not a finesse weapon, so you cannot use your
I can't use Dex.
You can't use Dex, I'm afraid.
Toothpick. Why not? Scratch. Please. I have a 1 in strength. Never mind. Jyn isn't weak. Or Jyn isn't weak to some of my other characters. She can sort of make do with it.
Okay.
I guess the next question is: are you proficient with toothpicks?
Oh yeah, am I proficient in toothpicks?
You are not.
Like who?
Oh.
Not-
Unless are you proficient in improvised weapons?
No.
Then no.
Oh.
Why does it have a -3?
Damn it.
Because it's a toothpick.
I mean,
Everyone's a little bit proficient in a toothpick.
I mean, we're all.
Argue that.
I feel like we're all proficient with a toothpick, but some people are just better with them. Just,
Yeah.
like the ones who can do like the flip with their mouth and everything. Without.
Yeah. That's like, yeah, that's proficiency with a toothpick, but like being able to like put it in someone's heart when you need to, like you don't need skill for that.
I would potentially argue that you do need some skill for that. Lydia, if you kill someone with a toothpick,
With your tongue or
if you kill someone with a toothpick, I will change my opinion on this. But until such time,
done.
the Scratticus Academy does not
mission.
endorse murder in any of its.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jyn, you are
Alright,
yet to have an action on your turn.
I'm gonna try and stab this guy in the heart with my toothpick.
Please do.
I'm on your side.
And I am going to use my auto success.
Yes.
Sure thing. The toothpick sticks in the person.
Did you just crit your toothpick?
I hope so.
It doesn't. It's not a crit. It's an auto success, not a critical hit. As the toothpick, where do you stab?
The heart,
The
probably.
left ventricle.
A success doesn't make you the most accurate. You just sort of it's not critical. You stab into the side. Please roll me some damage. Just do a quick roll and then hit damage. We'll see if you would have hit anyway.
Like an atrium would be less lethal. If you want to get technical.
Oh, gifted from the devil. It wouldn't have hit.
Roll the damage,
okay.
Two piercing damage. Roll me a d8. No, wait. Roll me a d20. Good roll, not good enough. The creature looks to you in horror and looks at the toothpick. Second. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. My apologies.
Ah!
They are okay for now.
Well, shit.
You feel like you've got the right idea, though. We will make the toothpick attack a bonus action on your turn, so you can still have normal actions.
Okay. I can't do anything else. Actually, I can do something else. Wait. No, wait, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Heck it. I'm casting Shield of Faith as my bonus action right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. How does this happen, Jyn? Is this a spell you knew last session?
No. Jyn doesn't even think about it. She just goes shit, and then it's just suddenly like a shimmering shield just pops up in front of her. Sort of looks like the back of cards. And if you look really closely, the ring hanging around her chest is glowing faintly.
Indy, you will also see all of this. Okay, cool.
Yep. She's paying attention as much as she's also like leaning away from it. Kind of like when you like stick your hand out to your cat and it first goes like that. And then it's like, yeah, she's leaning away, but she's definitely noticing.
Next turn, we come to Roe.
Roe is like just shaking her head. She's like, okay, well, so everyone just goes, thinking to herself, everyone just goes past the big guys. Leave the big guys to me. That's great. Just leave them standing right here. That's wonderful. So she's gonna have to take out some of these. She ain't gonna run past these guys.
Fair.
So we're gonna target one first and pray that we can get him.
Sure thing.
Come on.
A 19, which aiming at one of the zombies?
Yes.
Sure thing.
Yeah,
19 hits.
Good. Sweet. We gotta get rid of some of these people away from him.
Yeah.
14.
You hit and the maybe one of its like hands or something blows off, and it sort of and is turning towards you. Definitely interested.
Yeah, nasty. Gurgles somewhere else. I'm firing again the same one. 14 is 14 hit? No?
14 does hit.
Wow. Convenient, 16. Oh, sorry, 6.
6.
That's
yeah.
my brain being excited.
I know math.
As you hit it again, this time a rib comes away, and the creature looks really mad.
Does it look like it's slowly getting at least more dead?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, sweet. So I got another 2 shots here. And we want to make sure that this one's not going to go with our same zombie. 16.
Same one, sorry?
Yep.
Gunning him
want it
down. Fanning the hammer. Yeah, that hits.
We don't
They're
want it
looking
coming.
real beat up now.
But they don't look dead.
Not quite.
Sure. Well, there's...
Oh, yeah. 24's not quite enough, but this creature doesn't look like a lot. There's got a lot going on. I think you've probably blown out nearly most of its ribs. Its left arm is missing. It's just toting a shotgun in its right arm, and sort of shambling towards you on feet, which are also looking quite damaged. It doesn't look like it's got a lot left in it, though.
I think that's my last, because I got 2. I got my 4 shots in, so...
The Desperado sees Jyn rush past and kind of panics. it's going to use its multi-attack to fire twice at Jyn. Does a 12 hit you, Jyn? How about a 12? So the two shots just fly over the top. They don't do any damage, but the creature uses its movement to get right up close to you, climbs up on the carriage with you. And then the last two zombie gunners, the one I'll remember that for the next round. But the one that Roe has been shooting to heck raises its shotgun as it shambles towards you, and is going to shoot at you. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Roe, please take 9 piercing damage, and it's going to use its movement to get right up in your face.
Ooh.
Then one last zombie gunner. The last zombie gunner, let's see, most of you went and attacked the Baron. You left Roe on her own. Perfect. So the last one's going to attack Roe.
No offense.
Does a 15 hit you?
I'm no murder.
No. Okay, so it doesn't hit. We go back to the top of the round, and it is the Baron's turn. You noticed the first time that Rose shot the Baron, the bullet wound seemed to close up immediately. This round, the wounds it sustained in the last round do not close up. If anyone would like to insight that, you can.
I would like to.
I will. I mean, it's not gonna go well, but I'm going to.
Should I incite it? I feel like I'm distracted.
Yeah.
Can
Jyn's
I
famous
just
insight?
Because I'm very focused on murder, so I feel like I would notice that kind of thing. Yeah.
It's your thing.
Yes. I didn't.
Nope.
I don't know anything. I know that I want him dead.
Don't need to.
Don't need to, yes. You know exactly what's going on, right?
Yep.
Excellent. The Baron is going to not having been able to do anything. It's going to attack Jyn, ignoring the rest of you. It's going to use an unarmed strike. Does a 10 hit you?
Nope. Not at all.
It's going to make a second attack. Does a 27 hit you?
Yes. Yes.
How healthy is Jyn looking at the minute? Important question.
She's only... On a scale of 1 to 52, she's at 43.
Really accurate and mathematical scale. I like it.
Right? I feel like it.
Really specific.
I feel
Yeah.
like I learned that one in college at some point. I don't.
There's a ratio in there somewhere. Yeah.
Please take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I just realized what's going on. Oh no. It's fine. What's okay, yeah, it's fine. Ow! Oh, I gotta make a what's concentration?
It's a constitution.
Yeah, Constitution just has to be higher than 10 for concentration, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
so much focus.
I'm like so focused right now. Like, oh my god.
You're the most focused girl I've ever met in my life.
I did that on stream. I did it on the stream. I've done so hard.
I followed it up with something equally as horrible. We're good.
India, is your turn.
Alrighty. Well then, I'm gonna try and cast Bane.
Ooh.
Let's see. I don't know. He might make a save, but there you go. Is it? Oh, right there. That's right. Let me do this.
Oops. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throw. Whenever a target fails his saving throw... Oh, they've made a misspell there. The throw makes the attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends. The target must roll a d4 and subtract the number roll from the attack roll or saving throw. Cool.
Baron for sure.
Baron for sure.
Whoever's on row.
And what's the DC?
It's small. I think it's 13.
The Baron fails.
Nice.
Was the other one the Desperado?
Whoever's on row. I'm not
Yeah, the one that
sure.
chased Roe.
Mhm.
They pass. And then you've got 4 zombie gunners to choose from. You can just cast one on them if you like.
Yeah, whichever one.
We'll go for zombie gunner, which I have the zombie gunner, which I have affectionately named Zombie Gunner 1. They
I
fail.
love him. Okay, they got it. Oh, they fail. So they take a negative D4 to all attack rolls and saving throws.
Put a little Bane above them so I know. Okay. Unfortunately, with my handwriting, Bane and Baron look like the same word, but there we go.
The Baned Baron.
The Bane Baron.
Baned Baron.
So, do you have anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I guess bonus action. Let's do, because I can't do that. So let's do. It is my channel divinity, Curse of Enmity.
Ooh.
So I have advantage on attack rolls against him now.
Yes, indeed you do. Yes, indeed you do.
And she's just gonna. Can you do the thing a little better this time?
I'm trying. It's a toothpick.
I know.
It's not my fault. I didn't choose this. I would have chosen something more sensible.
Yeah, he's like that. And I'm gonna move around so that I'm on the other side of the Baron, so that Jyn and I are flanking him.
Yes, indeed. Good work there. Next in the order is Zombie Gunner number 1, being on the ground with... Sorry?
Did you skip me?
No, you're after the 2 Zombie Gunners.
Am I? Okay.
Yep. It's all on the list. All on the list.
I believe your list.
The Zombie Gunners, they are...
I have the bloodthirst.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I know. It is raining blood, if that makes things better.
Oh my god, it is too. I need to spill the blood.
So, the Zombie Gunners, being alone on the floor with Roe. How is Roe looking?
Hi, Rose actually, well, it depends. Does she think that they would stop attacking her if she looked less?
No, but
Can I
she
do it?
might cry for help.
Oh. I mean, Rose cry for help would be more like a son of a bitch that hurt.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Take another 7 piercing damage, and Zombie Gunner number 2. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Wait. We'll do it. We'll do it. No. Stupid things popping up. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah. Ty goes to defender. Or Ty goes to attacker.
It does indeed. So 7 piercing damage, thank you. And the second Zombie Gunner also attacks you. 17, so there is another 7 piercing damage.
Yikes.
Senua,
Is it my turn?
it is your turn. You have an advantage gifted by chat.
Oh my god, I know. Okay, so I'm still engaged with the Baron, yeah?
You are.
I want to kill him so bad.
I would say, with the way that... Yeah, carry on. With the way that Indy has moved, and Jyn, he's currently focused on Jyn. In Senua, I think you would have advantage as well for flanking.
I would love to do that. He's still hexed too, but I
Yes.
don't know. Does it look like that? I can't. I'm just gonna keep doing the necrotic damage, and I'll just never know if it's doing more or not. I'm fine with that.
You are noticing that your attacks aren't they're not just drying up. They're not just closing up again.
I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Okay, so let me hit him with my short sword. That's cursed. With advantage, right?
With advantage, so unfortunately a 10 does not hit.
Okay, but I get 2 attacks.
Sure?
So here, attack, dose.
A 25
25?
does hit.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's such a pain in the butt hit. Okay, but let me do some more. What?
Okay, but let me do some more.
This is what we missed.
Let me
on
do a little
Saturday.
more.
This is what we missed.
That was good, but it could have been better. Let me just try one more time.
Thank you for the follow, Drew Dwarfs. Oh, and that also reminds me, Ro, the extra 2 temporary HP went to you. They would have been used up by now, so just increase your normal HP by 2.
I'm sorry, you're dying.
It doesn't seem so sincere when you say that through fits of giggles.
This is like how I normally speak to people, so it's really sincere.
I think I have a plan. They are zombies, so I have a plan.
I put my trust in you, me and Joseph.
So, do you have any bonus actions or anything like that, Senua?
Bonus actions. Nothing useful.
Nothing useful. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well then, in that case, shall we go to Jyn's turn?
Ha! I'm in melee, which sucks. I'm a ranged attacker. Bonus action, toothpick.
Bonus action toothpick.
Bonus action toothpick, yep.
Do I get advantage on toothpicking?
You are the focus, so everyone else gets flanking.
Oh, fine. Okay, cool. I'll take it. That's fine. No. Does it hit?
Does it hit? An 8, unfortunately, does not hit. No. Sorry,
There's a
I
bit.
wish it did.
Wow!
Kind of.
You do not. Don't lie to me. And then action. I haven't used this one yet. Shock and grasp. It's a 15 hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Cool.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jyn can't move. Jyn's not built for close-up combat. Jyn just. Alright. That's it. That's all I can do on my turn.
Fantastic.
Jyn looks scared.
And how much health has Jyn got again? How healthy is Jyn looking?
On a scale of 1 to 52, she's at 35.
35, got it. Okay, I will make... No, I'll do them on his turn, not your turn. Roe!
This is gonna be a. Pray to God that this other one goes down. That's in my face. Hopefully, it doesn't live much longer. We're gonna shoot this one, but this time we're gonna target. Is it possible that I can target its arm?
The one
It
holding the
can't
shotgun?
Yeah, it can't shoot me if it doesn't have arms.
Well, we'll...
Tracks.
That feels like it might be a feat. Do you have a feat that enables this?
I think gunslingers have risk dice. They can do stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I give you a wrist shot. It's like
Do it.
gambling.
You can do a risk shot. Would you like to use your risk shot on this one that looks very damaged? Or would you maybe like to do a risk shot on another one and get more literal
I
bang for your buck?
Preferably the second one that's attacking me. But
There
I don't
are
know if you
currently
want me to
4
roll the
zombies
wrist
attacking
dice. I know, but there's 4. Great. So I have 4 attacks. So I'm gonna need at least the other 3. So my plan here is, just so we're aware, my plan here is to hopefully finish off the first one that's attacking
Finish
me.
off the first one, yep. Finish off the one you want
And then
damaged.
I get my wrist dice, my wrist shot. You can put one incredible daring feat that fuel dice. You have 4 wrist dice, which are d8s. You gain additional wrist dice as you gain levels, blah blah. So
Okay.
my hope is to hit the other 3 just to shoot the gun to where they can't shoot me.
Okay, so in that case, first of all, let's see how well you finish off this last one, because you could roll all ones, and that would be
I
exciting.
know, that's why would you say that? Now I'm gonna have to knock on wood that doesn't happen.
I will not knock on wood, I'm sorry.
You're a terrible
not.
person.
Why not?
It's only because I love you.
Oh, no, I knew it.
A 10, unfortunately, does not hit.
Oh,
You do have a bunch of advantages stacked up.
okay. So I will to use one of my advantage rolls, absolutely, because I need him to go down.
Okay, so using advantage on the second shot?
Yes.
Okay. 27 does hit.
And it's crit.
Is it?
It is. It's a 19 if it's a second roll.
19. Okay, cool. So let's do damage twice, and I'll also update your sheet so that comes into account automatically. And roll damage. Let's just roll damage again. Roll it twice.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, you blow this thing to smithereens. So you have 2 attacks left and 3 zombies.
Wow. 2 attacks left, 3 zombies. We're gonna have to like
the good news is
lessen the damage.
you still have 4 advantages.
I know, it's like, so we're still gonna have to lessen the damage and move on to the next one and hope that we can shoot the arm thing off. We gotta lessen the damage on a larger scale at this point in time. So I'm gonna move on to the next one
Okay.
and hopefully blow his arm off. Or his gun arm. That is my hope.
Okay. I'm excited.
Alright. I am also excited. Da-da. Okay, so the saving throw DC is calculated as follows. Deeds 15 plus, so 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity modifier, which is 5.
So what?
Okay.
So is this something that you need to roll on your risk dice, or is this something that I need to roll?
It's a save, basically. So some of your deeds require the target to make a saving throw to resist your deed's effects. The saving throw is calculated as follows, so it is a 15 for the DC on that.
Okay.
So
I
There we
think
go.
in this case we'll just make it an attack roll, just for expediency to speed up the time. So
got you.
roll a gun attack and then add a D8, and we'll. Are you using another advantage?
Yes. Like I
Okay.
said, gotta lessen the. Here we go.
19's a good hit. Add your risk dice. A D8.
All right, so. I don't know how to add it to the damage. You want me to add it to the damage or? Okay, confused.
Yeah, I'm reading. It's okay.
I was like, wrist dice is the stuff I
Wrist
can
dice.
expend.
Perform. Ah, I see. No,
They're
I
like-
get exactly where you're coming from. So that does hit. Roll damage, and I'll get the zombie gunner to make a save. You were 100% right.
I don't want to be. Can I be wrong?
No, you're
I'm
right.
okay with no. I'd rather be wrong.
Well, no, you're right. I'm sorry. So hit some damage there, and I'll read your thing again. Saving throw is calculated as follows: deed save equals 8 plus your proficiency plus your dexterity modifier, so 15. Lovely. You do 5 damage, and you blow its arm clean off. The shotgun
thank
clatters
God.
to the ground.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. So I need to do the same. Thank God. So I need to do the same thing with the next one. This is my last chance. Here we go. Let's go. Last chance.
Okay.
Go. Oh, no.
A 16 hits. You roll damage. I'll roll the save.
Please. No.
Yeah, its
Yes.
arm goes clattering off.
Yes.
Talk about metal. This is so cool.
I love it.
Okay.
Bro makes some type of witty response. When you're all done playing up there, I'd like for a little bit of assistance.
Desperado is getting a little desperate. It's worried that Jyn is going to kill its employer. As such, it's going to use its desperate gambit, so it gets advantage on all of its attack rolls, but you can tell it's desperate, and you all also have advantage against it if you choose to attack it. It's a bit like a reckless attack. It's going to attack Jyn twice. Does a 17 hit you, Jyn?
Quick question.
Yes?
Is that a range attack at melee range?
It is. With a shotgun.
So that, okay. Does it not get disadvantage at range or melee if you're trying to use a ranged weapon?
No. So the range thing, 40 feet to 120 feet, is after 40 feet, it's at
Oh, okay.
I think it's after 40 feet it becomes at disadvantage, and after 120 feet you just can't hit. I think.
Okay. 17 does not hit.
A 17 does not hit. Very nice.
No, not with my shield.
Dang.
Second hit.
Nice.
Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, that one hits.
Oh.
Please take another 8 piercing damage.
Hold on, I gotta make a save.
What are you down to now? What, 27?
Minus 8? 35 minus 8. 27.
Get you with your
Soaking up damage.
One of these skeletons is dead, but skeleton 4 is going to rush you, Roe, without its shotgun. It's just going to try and slam into you. It's a dumb creature. It's not going to even try and pick up the shotgun. It's just going to slam into you. Does a 6 hit you?
Real quick question. Is it gonna slam into me while I'm on my horse?
Yes.
Does a what? Sorry, hit me.
Actually, good point.
I just don't want. I don't want Terrence's horse to get hurt. I am not a healer, and I was told I've already owed a druid back in town a few horses.
A 6 does not hit Terrence.
What? Okay,
Terrence,
through source.
Not Terrence.
Does it just bounce off? Is that what happens?
It just sort of like runs to slam and just I guess Terrence wheels out of the way and it just falls over. Like you stay on the same spot, but Terrence like rotates. Next is the Baron, who is going to start their turn by making a quick little save.
Minus a d4, please.
Minus a d4, got it. They're fine. Then they are going to attack Jyn again.
Really?
Yeah.
After all the damage I've done?
Yeah.
I'm literally the least threatening, but that hits.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Please take another 8 bludgeoning damage.
I cannot help you.
Alright, I'm down to 19.
Does a 19 hit you?
Meets beats.
Instead of dealing damage, the vampire is going to grip you.
Ah!
Oh no. Maybe they're just giving you a hug.
Probably.
You actually
yeah.
say that?
Pretty friendly.
Yeah, just a nice little hug.
Indy,
No.
With its teeth.
Indy,
With
it,
its teeth.
Has been just super friendly.
Indy, it will be your turn.
Okay. She just kind of goes, oh fuck. And I am gonna move around so that I can at least touch Jyn. Okay, yeah, touch Jyn. I don't know what that's gonna do to me, but I'm gonna lay on hands and go, I can't believe I'm the fucking healer.
Oh.
Okay.
You know, I get that. I feel that 100%.
Let's give you, what do I have? I think I have 35 to give you.
It sounds like she's typing on like one of those like calculators that has like the paper on it. And
Bing,
it was
bing, 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 bing. I'm gonna give Jyn, let's do 10 points. 10 hit points for right now. See how that goes.
Come back in the morning.
Take 10 and call me in the morning.
Indy, your special feature that begins with R and ends in shun will not do 10 points this round.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
No.
Wait, why?
Does it
So I
burn?
don't get...
It kind of burns, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
She
stop
pulls
it from
her
working
hand-
all together. It just.
When he pulls her hand back, her hand is definitely a little crispy, a little red, a little sizzling, and she's waving it and she's going, motherfucker.
You alright? What? You alright?
Fine.
That doesn't look fun.
You have 10 extra points, and that's it. That's an action.
Okay.
Actually, out of character question, when do I get those 10 points exactly?
Right now.
Right now.
Right now, I just healed you 10 points.
What's the other thing then?
Don't worry about
That's mine. Don't worry about it.
that.
Don't even worry about that.
It's
Don't even
probably
worry about
nothing.
that.
It's probably nothing.
Probably nothing.
I mean, you've made deals with the devil. What's the worst that could be worse than that?
Very
Right.
small.
So, next, after Indy, unless there's anything else Indy would like to do,
I got nothing else except swear. She's swearing a lot.
cussing a lot.
Yeah.
Got it. After that, then it is the two other zombie gunners going for Roe. One of which does not have a gun. It is going to slam, and this is the baned one. How does Nat 20 work with Bane? I guess we'll find out.
I don't know.
I think that stops it from being a crit. It reduces it down to 16, I think.
Okay.
So does
Okay.
a 16 hit you, Ro?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Well, I'm not going to roll crit damage on you. I'll just roll another attack. I don't want to crit. Thank you, roll 20. What's going on here?
Are you sure?
How?
It does no damage. It
Is
does.
it-
Oh no, wait! It does. It's not attacking you after all, is it? It's slamming into Terrence's horse Mandab. Mandab. It slams into Mandab, but Mandab doesn't look like it takes any damage.
Oh, thank God. Wanted to bring this back alive.
The last skeleton is the one that still has its shotgun, and it is going to shoot at you, Ro. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes, it does.
That's 7 piercing damage, please.
Okay.
And then after the zombie gunner, it is Senua again.
I'm gonna keep going on the Baron. I want to kill this vampire so bad.
Okay.
Does anything happen since I'm considered grappled?
What do you mean?
If Senua makes an attack, am I risk at getting hit?
No, you're okay.
Okay.
That would be a really mean DM thing to do. I wouldn't do stuff like that. That's just straight
Never.
mean, not mind trip mean.
But like if I hit him super duper hard on like a crit, he might drop you. Maybe. I don't know. That's how it happens in our house. I don't live in Scratticus' house.
We'll see.
So, am I still getting advantage when I hit him?
Yes, you are.
Oh, good. That's so nice.
Isn't
Okay,
it?
first. Yeah, it is. First
It's
one.
so good of Jyn to take the flack for you all
The
like this.
brunt of it.
You get 25 hits.
Perfect. So 10 piercing, and then I have my
Hex still, yeah.
dot and necrotic. So another 4. And then I have a second attack. Okay. Is the 26 okay?
A 26 hits.
Are you sure? Do you need to look?
Hey, I'll just double check. Yeah, just.
Okay. Okay, great. I don't want to cheat here.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
You know,
I want you to keep
we
inviting me
appreciate
back.
you so much, you know. The creature is starting to look weakened.
Just weakened? Can I have another turn?
Lydia, even I wouldn't let you do that, and I let you get away with so much.
What if you say it nice enough?
I mean, it's always worth. I tell everyone I know. It's
No.
yeah, it's the worst possible outcome could be a no.
Unless you ask.
So after Senua is Jin's turn.
Okay. I can't. Can I reach the toothpick from where I am? Where he's holding me?
Yeah, you can still stab away with the toothpick. The toothpick is a
Alright,
bonus action. Remember, you can use bonus actions as actions as well.
I can?
Yeah. Bonus action costs less than an action. You can do 2 bonus actions instead of 1 action and a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna toothpick.
Ain't that... The 7 ain't going anywhere. Would you like to use an advantage on your next attack?
Yeah, I'll burn one of my advantages. Toothpick again.
I think I think our Baron might be keeping your arms pinned.
You broke your toothpick?
Oh no!
As it grips you,
Story it wants to tell.
the toothpick does snap in your hands.
Oh no!
Hey, friend. I never asked your name. We might have a problem.
It'll be Rose's turn.
Do I hear Jyn say we have a problem?
Yeah.
Okay, Ro looks a little bit worried here because there's no way that if she even gets past this, if that like trickles forward, she's starting to wonder about maybe it's time to call it. Run for her lives. She ain't gonna say it out loud, but it's gonna be readable on her face.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, you've got 4 attacks, 3 zombies. You can run. Only 2 of them are within opportunity attack distance.
She's going to try to hopefully finish off finish off what she's got ahead of her right now. So she's got how many zombies left? 3, right?
3. Only 1 has a gun.
Okay, so we need to finish. We need these 2 that are slamming into Terrence source is not a good thing, but we can't have this guy shooting at me anymore. So, gonna try to advantage like one last one, right? Or do we even have
You
one
have
left?
2.
I don't know.
You have 2.
Okay, so we're gonna do one advantage roll. We're gonna do the risk on that again, and we're going to try to shoot his arm off.
Sure thing. 26 hits.
And sadly, that's not a crit though.
And he drops the gun. I think on a 12, this is a better success than the others. So in sympathy to this creature, we will say that it drops the gun rather than loses its arm.
In sympathy?
Yep.
Ro has no sympathy for these things yet.
But the GM does, you know. These are my creations.
I feel like
Looking after your
nothing.
creations is self-care. So let's have some damage on that.
For him. He didn't
Okay.
ask.
Right? Yeah.
I accidentally rolled again already ahead of time. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was a hit, so you can take it. Who were you
Alright,
hitting?
so the next one was slamming in. I gotta just
The closest one?
yeah.
Okay. You just roll damage. You hit.
Okay.
Oh, good hit.
And then I got 2. So does any of so far the ones I've shot? So I shot the one without. Now that one doesn't have a gun. Now we got to take care of the slammer one. Got one of the slammer ones. Now we gotta shoot the other. Does this summer slammer one look like he may like die from another? Like how does he look wounded at all?
He looks like he might be on the cusp of becoming bloodied. If he had blood.
That's true. Well, we're gonna have to dwindle these down a little bit more. So we're gonna shoot the same one that we shot the last time.
Okay.
Just a slammer one, just to hopefully dwindle the
The
amount.
one that looks the weakest, right?
Yeah, basically.
That hits. Yep. Oh, you blow him away.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
thank God.
Nice.
Nice.
That means
Yeah.
I still got one last shot. I can actually shoot the.
And you
the
still
other
have an
slammer.
advantage as well. You still have an advantage.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna shoot the other slammer, and I think I only have one last advantage, so we're gonna hold that back. So we still got that people upstairs.
Okay, keeping that one advantage. Got it. Oh, if only you'd used it.
Used
If only
that!
you'd used it. A 20 is a hit though, so roll damage will only take the one on the left.
Oh,
It would have
Oh, I
done
don't know
so
why.
much damage. It would have done so much damage.
sorry.
Yeah, so there's 2 zombies left. They're looking pretty beat up. You probably, as long as like the Desperado and the Baron don't get involved, you got this.
Oh, thank God.
So the Desperado, still looking desperate, is going to make 2 attacks. That's my signal to you that Reckless, you have advantage if you choose to attack him. He attacks first of all. Does a 24 hit you, Jyn?
Yep.
But then he realizes that you're kind of being held, and Senua's doing an awful lot of damage. So he's going to attack Senua with his second attack, still desperate.
And I lose my shield.
Excuse me?
Does a 19 hit you, Senua?
It does, yeah.
It does 11 piercing damage, and I believe your curse draws your honor.
Oh no.
Does that mean I have to make a save?
You have to... hang on, let's see. Let's read it. DC 15 Wisdom saving throw whenever you take damage.
Oh, me? Oh. Wait, what?
Yeah, your curse. Your sword's cursed. This sword is cursed and possessed by a vengeful spirit.
You're right. I forgot my sword was
Yeah.
cursed. Oh my god, you're so good at running this game. What? I
You-
lost.
Uh-oh.
The Desperado has slighted your honor. The demon in your sword screams at you to attack him, and you cannot resist.
The demon is attacking me. Okay.
And after the Desperado, it is the Baron's turn, who's going to make a save. No, not the Warhorse stats.
You joked us, right?
My shield of faith is gone.
And would you like to the Bane on this one, or it's on attacks and saves, right?
Attacks and saves, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's still fine. I'm really good at rolling ones on a D4, apparently. It's going to unarmed strike you, Jyn.
I'm pinned, so he has advantage.
Doesn't need it. 18.
It hits.
This is an unarmed strike, so it's just going to claw you with its claws. Doing 7 bludgeoning damage. How weak do you look now? Do you look weak?
Hold on. 14.
Oh, yeah. So with its other action, it's just going to, like, that clawing action was at your face as it moves your face aside, and it's going to lean in for a bite. Does a 15 beat your armor class?
Not with mage armor.
True. Not with mage armor.
Not with this mage armor. This mage armor is 1 extra.
You are able to retract back from the bite. It doesn't manage to sink its teeth into you. Anyone with concern for Jyn will see that this vampire is clearly trying to drain her blood. As quickly as possible, snaps toothpick or not. So next in the order is Indy.
Still swearing, and then notices Senua turn on the orc and goes, "What the fuck?" Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do scimitar attack, and if it hits, I'm gonna pour some more smite into it.
Teehee,
So-
love it, love it.
Let's see.
And this is-
16.
Against the Baron,
Yeah.
that hits.
All right.
You see half of the toothpick on the ground, Indy.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is she going to get the toothpick?
Is she gonna take this?
I'm going down to get it. Okay. So that's 19 fire on top of the 11 from the scimitar.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the creature looks real weak. You have a second attack, and if you like, I will let you use your bonus action to pick up the toothpick.
I'll do that. And I will toothpick.
Make me a strength check, no proficiency, -3.
I'm not proficient in toothpicks.
Sorry. Definitely not you. You're lucky I'm not making you roll at disadvantage, to be fair.
I know.
I'd like to argue that I am.
17.
Is that -3 as well?
No. I just rolled a strength check, so -3, that would be 14.
Unfortunately, that is not enough to hit.
Why is it so hard to put a fucking toothpick in him as a character?
Yeah.
I mean, it is broken.
Tell him to give me better weapons. This was his thing.
It is broken.
He don't listen to me. Use your glowing shit. Light him. Light him up. This one. Okay. That's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
Zombie gunners! Slamming into Terrence. His horse, Mandab. That one has an 8, which isn't going to hit, but it's got Bane anyway, so we'll roll it in the name of fairness. It just sort of like, again, Mandab just wheels around and this creature misses. The second one does not have Bane. 14. A 14 is enough to hit Mandab's armor class. And it does 4 bludgeoning damage to Mandab. Mandab looks as though they might have taken 1/5 of damage.
Oh no!
Am I gonna have to lay on hands on a horse?
Yes!
Next is Senua's turn.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to attack this fool to the death that hit me,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yep. That's how it
I'm gonna
works.
do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that first. So my first attack will be against that. This is a 21 hit.
A 21 does hit, yes.
Fantastic. So 7.
Seven piercing damage. It looks painful. But neither of you are currently at 0 hit points, so curse stands.
Okay, well, I was just waiting on your math. Okay, let's do it again.
Okay. Would you like to use your advantage?
26 hit?
Oh, a 26? It might do.
Okay, all right.
Let me just check.
Okay.
Yeah. Just manages to slip all the way through its studded leather armor, possibly tearing it. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Just.
That's great. Thanks for checking.
You're
8.
welcome. 8, yeah. Yeah, this guy's looking beat up already, but not down yet.
Yet?
Not
Okay.
down.
All right, I will straight up murder him before the end of this game. I hope.
Okay.
You get 1.
Okay. Jyn, it's your turn.
Desperately tries to find the one half the toothpick sort of.
You would have
thing
been able
that-
to keep of 1/2. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try wildly and strike again.
Yep. You have 2 attacks. Only you'd use an advantage.
I know.
Would you like to
I
use an
forgot
advantage on your
how-
last attack?
Yeah, I'll use advantage. Nope.
Nah, it's not enough. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. After Jyn, it is Rose's turn.
I'm being whispered that I'm a horse murderer. So, I was like,
That's
okay.
heckin' rude.
Do it.
I mean, they know my past. We're gonna try to save this one because we can't get this one back then.
Okay. Well, you have 4 shots and 2 zombies, so.
Okay, here we go. Come on. 18.
18 hits.
Oh, thank God.
Yep, they're looking bad. Not dead yet.
Listen, Roe.
Boom!
Oh,
You just have
so angry. It's so angry.
This is your altar of sacrifice.
No. She is angry. She's like, this one cannot die.
You hit strong. Yeah, this creature's obliterated. There's only one left. You have 2 shots left. 18 hits. It's starting to look weak.
Oh.
15 hits. It's not down yet, but it looks real weak. Real weak. 1 zombie left. After Roe, it is the Desperado's turn. After Roe, it is the Desperado's turn. They are still desperately attacking you, Senua. Does a 25 hit you?
You know it does.
Please take 17 piercing damage.
Wait, let me get my calculator.
Well, whilst you calculate that out, they're going to use their second attack to attack you again. And a 24 also hits. So a total of 27 piercing damage.
Are you serious right now?
I'm serious. I'm so sorry.
Look, I'm never gonna forgive you, but it's fine.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. We come back around to the Baron's turn. The Baron is still going to make that con save as soon as I find their sheet.
Oh my god, if you kill Senua, Dylan's gonna come back for revenge.
On this occasion, they fail their con save. And you see them go weak. They'll only be able to make 1 attack this round. They're going to try and use it to bite you again, Jyn.
Yeah, figured.
Does a 21 hit you?
Yep.
-4? D4?
Oh, yes. Minus a D4. 19 hit you?
Still hits. Yeah.
Still hits. Please take 20 points of damage, 7 piercing, 13 necrotic.
I'm dead. Jyn is dead.
Jyn falls to the ground.
Because that reduced me to 0. I auto die.
What?
Yeah, the creature bites you. And for anyone wondering, I'll just scroll up to the that little bit of information there, just for the chat. It's probably not relevant. Probably not relevant. And Indy, it'll be your turn.
Oh, fuck. Is literally what she says, and she's there going, well, that's not great. And I guess I'm gonna toothpick him.
You toothpick him good.
I hope so.
Interestingly, you can still use smite with the toothpick.
What?
Hell yeah! It's a burning toothpick. I do have advantage on my attacks against him.
You do?
Because of my vow of enmity. So, I guess we'll see where this goes.
11 is not gonna hit. Yeah, no, and 8's not gonna hit. But you do have a second attack.
Okay. I'm gonna try again. Pissed.
Thank you, Tater, for the temporary HP for Senua. Senua, you get 1 temporary HP. Well, after Indy's turn is Senua. Oh wait, no, hang on. There's one more zombie, right? There's 1 zombie left up. I should use the zombie. They're gonna make a slam attack against Mandab.
Oh no, please.
It's gonna hit, and they're not gonna do any damage.
Oh, thank God.
Senua.
Is it me? Okay. I'm gonna do my sword on that same one. I didn't say advantage. Oh my god, I should have. But no, does a 15 hit?
You get advantage anyway because it's recklessly attacking.
Oh my god, so did I crit it?
You crit it.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah!
Okay.
At least someone's doing well.
Maybe. Yeah? Yeah?
9 damage isn't the best, but you
It's
do
not.
have 1 more attack.
That's just disappointing. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Thank you, Raging Rita, who gives an advantage to Indy.
I'm gonna press the button. Okay.
26! A 26 hits.
How about 5? Oh my god! If I could roll damage, that would be fantastic.
25 is just enough. How does this look?
How does it look?
Yeah, how does this happen?
So, like, the bloodiest you could ever imagine. Like, the worst, most gruesome murder in your mind. Like,
And then worse.
I'm gonna straight up, like, Stephen King this, right? Because it's, like, the only chance I've had tonight.
Yeah. In through the gut, all the way up through the neck.
I mean, is he undead already?
Yeah. No, he's an orc. He's an orc.
Oh, he's an orc? Oh,
Yeah.
even better. Yeah, absolutely. I just, like, slash up and through. I won't describe it on your channel. I'm not that mean.
Yeah, okay. But we can say that everything gets covered in blood.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Now
right?
it is raining blood.
It is raining blood. He's like the personification of a Slayer song.
Jyn, make me a death saving throw.
No,
Oh,
I'm
God.
auto-dead.
Auto dead? Why?
Because I got reduced to 0 hit points.
Yeah, you still get to make death saving throws.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You only get, like, auto dead if you get your whole health reduced past 0 in one hit.
No, it says right here, bite. The target dies and this effect reduces. Oh, it reduces hit point maximum to 0. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought I died. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, we haven't been reducing your the necrotic damage I did, which was what, 17 or something like that?
Okay. It was
13. So your maximum hit points reduces by 13.
Oh, okay. That makes things a lot better. I was freaking out.
So you do get to make a death save.
You know what? I'll do the math later. Cool.
Jyn's not looking great. Take one fail.
Oh no.
After Jyn, it is Roe's turn. There's one zombie left attacking your horse. Jyn is dead.
What? Well, things have not going great here at all. As bad as it sounds, I gotta protect this horse first. So I gotta take my first shot at this zombie.
Yep, sure. That hits. You've been rolling consistently well. They're not quite dead, but like they're on the ground. They're like just a torso now and hand scrabbling at you. Scrabbling
At least it
Mandel.
won't be able to attack now.
It still can attack. You get the impression it'll still be able to attack as it grips onto Mandub's leg.
Oh no! Can Mandoff stomp on it?
Yeah, Mandub kills the creature. You retain your free shots.
Good Mandoff. We're gonna try to get some attention here. So we got Jyn, who is making some death throws. We got the vampire still up over there, and the orc is still okay over there.
The orc is dead. All you have now is the Baron. That's it. The
Do I know-
vampire holding Jyn's limp body.
Does she still have the toothpick stabbed into him?
The toothpick, I imagine Jyn would have dropped her half, actually. So you can see it falling. You might... Let's go to like an anime slow-mo as you see the toothpick. Mandub stamps on the skeleton. You look up, see Jyn. We zoom in on Jyn limp in the vampire's arms, like the classic kung fu zoom in. And you just see a slow-motion toothpick fall onto the side of the cart and then fall on the ground.
An
Darn.
artful limp hand.
The vampire. It looks dubbed. It looks dubbed.
Because I know this is asking a lot, but is it possible that when it's falling, can I shoot it to where it's like almost like the bullet is pushing it?
Give me a
Like
risk
with a
dice.
wrist shot.
Give me
Yeah.
a risk dice. Hell yeah, let's do this.
I believe in you.
Oh, please, God. I'm going to use one of my advantage rolls, too, because I want this to actually...
Your last
Go.
advantage. Yep.
Yep. Here we go.
The shot ricochets into the.
Not the bird, right?
I don't. Well, a toothpick doesn't have an AC, but I'm gonna say a 14 probably isn't enough to hit. I think it just buries into the side of the thing. You do have 2 shots left, but you do also have movement. If you, the toothpick is now on the ground, you could move across, perhaps snatch it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I wasn't sure if I could move like halfway into like akimbo. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course you can. Why not?
Okay, so I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna hopefully get this other toothpick.
Yeah, you can get the toothpick. You will have to dismount, but yes, you can hop off of Mandab and grab the toothpick.
We're gonna try this again, but this time we're gonna put the toothpick at the front of the barrel of the gun.
Sure thing.
Shoot the toothpick.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure thing. Let's do it.
Here we go.
No more advantages.
Yeah.
Unless anyone would like to gift an advantage. Everyone else has advantage.
Here we go.
No, we're holding on to the advantages. Okay.
Okay. I will tell you. So I have one last reroll.
Oh wait, can I give her one?
Yeah, you can give your advantage.
Take it. Take it. My advantage.
Oh,
Use
okay.
it.
I will take her advantage. Please.
15's not enough.
Nope. So I have
The
one more
toothpick
shot.
like sort of like falls out the end. You can catch it and put it back in. Damn
Shit.
fiddly thing.
So I'm gonna put it back in, and I'm gonna try it one last time. But this time I'm gonna say because I have one last reroll on one of my attacks.
Okay.
Because at level 7, with my gunslinger ability, I get 2 rerolls.
Do you want to re-roll that last attack with advantage?
I would prefer it, but I wasn't sure if I could do that. Okay.
Yeah, because you can do it. A 20! We're on a 20. The toothpick flies out of the gun and strikes the vampire.
God.
On this occasion, we do not need a damage roll, as the vampire is immediately... You see where the toothpick hits, it sort of warps. It almost passes straight through the vampire, and then the vampire, like a bad wormhole, is sucked through into the toothpick. Jyn's body lies limp on the ground.
I'm gonna swoop in and lay on hands. She can take the rest of it. That's another 25 hit points to Jyn.
Jyn, you are up.
Is everything dead?
Everything is dead. We have...
I killed one thing. I'll
You
have
did.
you know.
You did kill a thing.
Yeah.
Senua did a murder.
Never forget.
I'm proud of her.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raging Rita. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's a good thing we didn't need that yet, but maybe next time.
It'll be there for next week. It'll be there for next week. There we go.
But,
So,
we're gonna-
this is the end of the session. The epilogue
no.
scene is that anything we would like to say to each other as Jyn wakes back up. Perhaps in Indy's arms? In Indy's arms. Yeah.
Yeah,
Position yourselves as you wish.
Okay. Bro's gonna move up closer and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Oh, great. Can you touch my horse with your fancy hands?
You know, they're actually they're dry. They're dried out now. Yeah, no more juice.
Can you give me the toothpick? I think I need that.
I think you do too. And she's gonna give her the toothpick and
Pocket it.
looks like you made a decision, huh?
I mean, what are you talking about?
Lots of glowing going on.
That's what magic does, right?
That ain't your magic. That ain't his magic.
I don't know what this isn't how it normally looks. I don't.
That's whatever you did. I hope it's enough in the long run for you, Jyn. I do. 'Cause it ain't gonna go well.
Why does everyone talk in riddles around here?
I wish I knew.
promise you, I don't know what caused this. It's just.
I know. I believe you. Don't worry. I believe you. If this is what you want, if this is really where you're gonna go, keep it.
Where?
Hold on to it.
Where? Okay.
All right?
Indy, why don't you make me an insight check?
Oh, good. It's a -1, everyone.
Hi!
On a 15, I hope you don't mind, I'm just going to give this to you.
Absolutely.
Jyn has no idea what you're talking about.
She knows. She thinks it'll make sense eventually. Basically, what she's gonna do is she's gonna ride her so that she can let go of her. And she... You alright?
Could have gone better.
Yeah, it could have. You did what you had to.
Yeah. That's what we all do, right?
Yeah. You don't... Yeah. Yeah, it is. She's gonna pull out her cigarettes and light one up and offer Jyn one.
I'm fine.
Alright.
Never thought your name.
I don't think you need it at this point.
Fair enough.
I think you got a lot more trouble coming your way than you expect, but if this is the path you're gonna walk, then fuck it. And she's gonna say, but if you change your mind and you don't want all this glowy shit going on because it brings you too much trouble, because it will, and you know with who, there might still be a chance for you to save it. Save yourself, I mean. Anyway, good.
Just for time, is there anything that anyone else would like to contribute?
Roe's gonna try to slide hand that toothpick back.
You want to keep the toothpick?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a sleight of hand. 11.
Nope.
Anyone looking? Roll me a perception.
It's from Jyn, right? I gave Jyn the thing, the toothpick.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is Roe could have picked up a different half and passed you the other half.
Oh, okay, okay.
So Indy and Jyn, perhaps, who might have been paying attention, why don't you both roll me perception? If you beat an 11, Jyn, you'll know that Roe has kept one of the halves. That's a persuasion. But
oh, sorry.
I think even with a +5, unless you have a minus... You do have a minus 1. Okay, we'll take the second roll. So unfortunately your sleight of hand does not go off, Roe. We can decide how this goes. We don't have to have like some sort of, oh my god, you're a liar. We can just say that Roe realizes that she has seen she's not going to be able to do it and doesn't, and just gives over the correct one if we like.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, my bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there was 2 of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And yeah, keep going.
Right, and just before we wrap, because I know we're going close to time, I would like to wind forward to a very short scene later on. Indy, you are sitting at your writing desk, and as these things always happens, hello, Indigo.
And she puts down whatever she's writing and she turns around and she says, hey, Luce.
Well, how does she do? She ready?
No.
That's a shame. I think my hand might get forced.
I think it's gonna happen sooner than you think it's gonna. But
Wait a minute. What about her friend?
she turns around and she says, to fully face him, and says, "What about her?"
She be more ready, do you think?
And she's got to think about Roe. She didn't really interact with Roe a whole lot.
Roe did take out 4 skeletons on her own, though.
That's true. She didn't go down.
And she helped do the toothpick.
Yeah, she did the
And
toothpick.
she did the toothpick thing.
She's actually the one who got the son of a bitch, so...
Indigo,
Yeah.
I've always appreciated our little relationship. Why don't you treat yourself this weekend on me? Do whatever you like.
Oh, why thanks, boss. I'll take that PTO from you, sure.
Yeah, he essentially has given you a blank check. And turns into the shadows, as he always does. And that is where I would
As he
like
always does.
to end the session. How are you all feeling?
I feel great.
Oh, that was a lot of fun, everyone.
That was so much fun. I'm not concerned.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, when he was like, I've always cherished you, I was like, she's gonna go up in flames here in a minute. Like, he's the devil. The second you put your guard down, that's when it's gonna happen. Oh no!
Well, let's go round, see what our favourite part was, who we are, where we can find each other online, and all that good stuff. Let's go the other way around this time and start with Mackenzie.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Lindier on Twitter. You can call me Mac. Favorite part was the moment I actually thought Jyn was dead, because that's a marker for me. That's the first time I think one of my characters has gone down in a fight, so that's fun. I am concerned as to what this means at the ending regarding Jyn and her pact and stuff. That's fun. Anyways, yeah, you can find me over Mackenzie Landier on Twitter. If you, in terms of streaming, I'm here every week, every Thursday at 7 p.m. EST for Riders on the Storm. I also am over on the Greyhawk channel every Friday at 5 p.m. EST for The Old Faith. And I DM over on Encounter Roleplay every Tuesday at 2 p.m. EST for Keepers of the Lost. I'm going to be in Web DM's Blades in the Dark campaign coming in July. And I just published my very first adventure module on DM's Guild. It's titled Cruise Control. It is a fun, family-friendly themed adventure set aboard a fantasy cruise liner. It's very fun and very exciting, and I hope you check it out. So yeah, that's it. I'm fine.
Of course. Next around, we have Castle Mac Lydia.
Hi, thank you again for having me back. I love playing here. My favorite part was that time that I killed that one person again. And
Yeah,
thank you for this opportunity.
Am I detecting a sense of bitterness about not killing the vampire?
A little bit.
Yeah. I'm
little
sorry.
bit.
I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. It'll be fine. Thanks for having me. I really did have a wonderful time. It was great to play with you all again. This is my second time doing this game, and I loved it just as much this time as I did the first time. Thank you again for having me. I am Castle Mac Lydia. You can find me on Twitter at Castle Mac Lydia. You can find me here in my house, in my basement, playing around a table with my family and my friends. We play some D&D. We are right now playing a game called Orpheus, which is super spooky and ghosty, and I get to talk with ghosts, and it's scary, and it gives me nightmares. And there's a lot more stories that I would tell you, but I only have like 10 seconds to do this. So anyways, you can just find me in all these places. You can find me on Twitch at Castle Mac, which is where I play in my basement with my family and friends. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate you hurrying through the wrap up. And if you have any links that you'd like to share, please, by all means, do.
That's fine.
I can hear many keyboards clacking, and I'm worried that I'm going to get showered in DMs in a second. Next round, we have Victoria at Pink Eldritch.
Yes, hello. My name is Victoria. I was just introduced. I am at Pink Eldritch on Twitter. I was very nervous today. I'm very sorry, everyone, but you can find me not quite as nervous on Sacrosanct RP, which is an LGBTQ plus podcast, actual play podcast, and you can find that anywhere on your favorite podcast listening device. And you can also find us under the same pseudonym Sacrosanct RP on Twitter.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Did you have a favorite part today?
Oh yes. Honestly, I think it was Roe shooting in that toothpick and saving her friend. The power of friendship prevailed. And that's so important.
That's so beautiful.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Last and most certainly not least, the gun-toting, perhaps devil attention attracting Death Row.
Hello, my name is Milady Saito, and I play on Thursdays. I play here at the hell-slinging, gun-toting Death Row. It's been a pleasure playing here. I get excited every for Thursdays. When I'm not playing here, I am a captain of my own ship on Twitter. You can catch me playing multiple different games, from DBD to Overwatch. I always like to play different fun games with my viewers and such on, so you can definitely catch me there. I'm always up for talking. You can catch me on Twitter, Snapchat, and whatnot. So my favorite part was thinking that I was about ready to, about ready to make a deal for the safety for Jyn, and then immediately realizing I just fucked myself. Like, oh, we're gonna figure that one out. Hopefully. I will say I was a little bit happy though, because I thought that Scrat was gonna use Victoria, and Victoria was actually with the Baron when they took off. I was like, oh my god, because it makes more sense. And then when she was there, I was like, oh, thank god. You're here and not running off with the Baron.
I'm sorry, I have darker designs planned. So, yeah, we are going to go on a raid. We're going to go and raid WebDM. We have our raid cry, which is why is it so hard to put a freaking toothpick in him. Please check out these closing links, which is all of our social links, all the places you can find us and communicate with us, all the places you can find our community and interact with our community. We'll probably head over to Discord and start talking about this show right now in the Discord, and I imagine, as usual, there'll be a lot of spam caps lock stuff in there. I hope so, at least. I hope to think I'm generating the same amount of tension that I started to. Also check out our sponsors, Mage Hand Press, who wrote this Weird West expansion for D&D 5e, and Bird in the Storm Publishing, both of whom we are very grateful to, for they make this all possible. And also check out all of the website links where you can get 10 to 15% discount. We'll be back in 25 minutes with Fading Footsteps, and we'll be back at the same time next week for more Riders on the Storm. Until then, keep on evoking emotions, and we'll see you later on. Bye!